What's up, traders? Three separate trades today, all on the SPY. Yeah, as you can see, looking at the chart, it didn't work. And this cough is because GDT made me run a mile. And yeah, there's actually video of that on Twitch. I bet GDT $41 to his $82 that I could run a mile in under 850. I haven't ran a mile in. I actually went back and looked when I went to try to get into the police academy. It was 8 years ago. That was the last time I ran more than 60 feet to and from a base in softball. So yeah, I'm also 30 pounds heavier than I was. It was also really windy. Yeah, I lost the bet. Excuses aside, I was just dead. I was just, after that mile was over, I thought I was going to die. But thankfully I didn't. I was trying to recoup my loss. That was the bet. But instead, I just made it a little bit bigger. So instead of being $82 down, we're actually down $123. So fun fact. But yeah, really wasn't anything moving too fast. And I was noticing down here how volatile the SPY was being. So it was really whippy when it came up. I mean, if you go back and look at like any previous day, it always tends to get away from VWAP, comes down, usually goes through it, and it does this like all day. Sometimes it'll make a decent run, but usually it'll come right back to VWAP. Today, no, it was having none of it. I liked the previous resistance there at 440. Got a decent little move. Took 50 shares here, just no pullback. Went up a little bit further with no pullback. Kind of waited for a key area, which was, I think, the $0.50. Yeah. I actually front ran it a little bit on the first one and then got another one on the second part, basically saying this is the top or I'm out. And as you can see, it wasn't the top. We got out. We got back in 50 shares again. And we were actually up like $30 on this drop here. But I actually had drawn this line knowing right there at the resistances, previous resistance, that it was probably going to bounce there. But I didn't think it was going to bounce right back up to the highs. And that's exactly what it did. We ended up taking this one off for almost break even, a little bit less than break even because we're going above this candle. Our average was, I think, 32, something like that. And we took 36. Yeah, that sounds right. And well, here I can just tell you. Yeah, it's 32, and we got out at 36, right? Yeah, 36. So we were up a decent amount here. Obviously, I was looking for VWAP. I was like, if we can get the VWAP, gonna make all that money back, and that was kind of what I was going for. Didn't get it. And at this point, I'm like, well, this thing has to pull back eventually, right? It's a SPY. Like, it doesn't just keep going up. It's just not something that the SPY does. Well, took one more stab at what seemed to be, I was waiting for a type of a backside entry. Basically, I was looking for the first candle to break under the previous candle, and this was it. We did get a little bit of a pullback, but then ultimately went high day. So at that point, I'm like, you know what? The whole fool me once thing, I don't even know what you say for getting fooled 3 times. But the first time where there was an actual backside entry, if we're looking at that, was right here where it came down, had a little minor pullback, tried to go up, lower high, and then broke that area, right? That's a good backside indicator. As you can see, it decided to go higher again. So just something going on with this thing today. And as you can see, it's actually back up at the highs. Yeah, it did finally almost get to VWAP. It was just $1, $2 higher than where I wanted it. But yeah, so just another crap day. Can't really seem to string anything together. I did just try to trade SBFM. SSR kind of kept me out of this. We had an order at 227 on this move here out of the halt, and it went to 425. And as it stopped, it started to jiggle. I pulled down twice. I went to 424, and I think it was 420. Yeah, 421. And I was on the ask both times and didn't get filled either time. So pretty frustrating. And I didn't actually pull down. I just hit the short ask button again. So I was on the ask both times, and it just kept dropping. But it went to 390, which I would have been out probably at least half. And when it came back up, I would, so it wouldn't have been like a huge winner. I was only trying to take 100 shares. And then up here, the halt was at 482, I think. Or it was at 472 when I first put the order out, because I put an order out 469, but it never got above 460. So I was going to take a second stab, because this was a decent move too. Back up through the resistance. If it would have went up just that little bit more, I would have liked it. But I wanted it further away from the $0.50, so that if it came down and only tested the $0.50, we still would have been looking pretty good. But yeah, that was my day. Another crappy day. I shouldn't be really trading the SPY to begin with, but was lacking other trades and got a little bored, and I don't know. I guess I'm going to have to just start sitting on my hands when there's nothing to trade again, because it seems like that's kind of what we're dealing with. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Always appreciate the support. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave those down below. Go check out the running if you want a little chuckle. You can find me in Discord, find me over on Twitter, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.